I have this galvanized metal envelope that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to start by removing the jute hanger. Has a little heart in the center. Next, I'm going to take some Wise Owl black chalk synthesis paint and paint the entire front of the Decor. Now, this is metal, so if you want it to adhere better and want full coverage, I do recommend that you prime first. We do have a Wise Owl primer, but I did want to go for a little bit of a distressed, not full coverage look. As you can see, there's still parts of the galvanized metal showing. But once the black paint had dried, I then took some Wise Owl Snow Owl and I painted on top of the black. And I'm going to put one good coat. Again, if there's some areas that are going to pop through, that is fine. And then while the white paint was still wet, I took my paintbrush and just in a dabbing motion, I dabbed across the entire envelope. This was a way that I can get a little texture to the envelope, bring some of the black through, and even some of the galvanized through. And remember, when painting with metal, for better coverage, you do want to prime. I set that aside to dry, and then I took some jute and some wood beads that I have. One has the buffalo check print, one's a solid red. I get these right off Amazon. You can get them pre-painted for a very good price. And I'm just going to string the wood beads onto my jute. And I'm just going in order of every other. Once my envelope was dry, I then went back to it, and I'm just going to add a little black to the raised area that's supposed to be like the folds and creases in the envelope. And I'm just very lightly brushing a little bit of black onto those raised areas. Once everything was fully dry, I then took some Wise Owl 1-hour enamel clear. You can also use the Wise Owl varnish. And I'm going to give this one really good top coat. Since I did not prime, the paint may not adhere as well to the metal, so I just want to put a good durable top coat on to help prevent scratching. Now the little wood heart stickers you can get right from Dollar Tree fit perfectly in the center of the heart on the envelope, so I just glued that on with some E6000. Then instead of adding a jute hanger back to my envelope, I'm going to add the string of wood beads that we created and then just tie that on the back. You can cut any extra string that you have, and this is what we have so far. I have this board that I got from Target. I'm going to say it measures about 8 by 12 inches. I'm going to take the tumble tower blocks you can get right from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to glue 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 3 on the bottom. And I'm just adhering that with some hot glue. And then I'm going to do a second layer, so I have a total of the 14 tumbling tower blocks. And again, I'm just adhering these in place with the hot glue, and I'm just going around the bottom border. You want this board to be about the same width as the envelope. Once everything is glued together and dry, I'm then going to take some E6000 and place it across the blocks on our board. And then you can add a little bit of hot glue. This will just help with holding it until the E6000 dries. And then I'm going to place the envelope on top of those blocks. And you want that to fully dry. So this is what we have so far. And to finish this off, I'm going to take the word mail and I'm going to paint that black to add to the top of my board. Now you can add any word or saying of your choice. You could keep it a neutral home decor. You can make it more of a Valentine's Day and put love letters. I'd be interested to see and hear what all of you would put up there, as I was kind of struggling, so I just stuck with the basic word mail. And then once those are dry, I will place them on the top of my board. You do want to place them a little higher so that way you can stick mail inside the envelope or letters and it will not cover your word. And I'm adhering those to my board with some Elmer's wood glue. And there we go. Now we just have this fun envelope mail holder sign. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials on our webpage as well. Have a great day.